what's up, everybody? My name is Supreme Luci, and I have a beautiful young lady today who is going to come kick it with us, Miss Ryah Moore. How are you?
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Well, we're doing pretty good here on this side. How are you?
I'm good, just hanging in there, taking one day at a time in this quarantine.
Oh, Lord.
Crazy.
So as an artist, how has the quarantine been treating you?
Well, it's interesting because my family owns two businesses. So
Okay.
I've been helping with them during this time
Mm.
just because they don't have as many employees. So
Okay.
I've been helping in the restaurant business while also still pursuing my music career, creating content. I became a YouTuber. So just doing a whole lot of different things, to stay active and keep the content rolling.
Content is super important at this time. I cannot stress that enough. I've had an interesting transition as well. What have you found to be the most successful?
The most successful in terms of content for me, I prefer blogs. That's just so
Yeah.
much easier for me. So I will blog my day to day, what I'm doing. Like last weekend, we had a drive by for my sister. She graduated. So
Ooh.
all my fans loves that just because it shows more of my personal side, that I'm a human being aside from just, music. So I would say vlogs have helped me, and then I started getting into TikTok. So I did this one TikTok video that kind of went viral. Nobody recognized me. It was this blanket challenge where I was running down the stairs trying to get some snacks, and everybody was like, "Right, that was you." So yeah, just learning how to doing camera, learning my angles and how to edit, because I usually have a videographer with me. So I'm learning a lot about myself during this quarantine, and also cooking videos too. I love to cook.
Ooh, what are you cooking right now?
So I made this pasta dish that a lot of my family love. So I made a spicy penne alla vodka sauce that they got to die for. And then I made shrimp for the first time, got into seafood. So learning all different types of things.
Daddy, sis.
Yes. Yeah, no, everybody's like, when am I coming over? Let me know. So yeah, just getting into cooking and creating little cooking, shows on my live, listening to jazz music. Yeah, so fans are loving it. Loving it.
See, but it's always really good to get personable with your artists to understand what they're like outside of the music realm. But speaking of your music, I know you have an album.
Yes, I
Tell me
do.
about it.
Yeah, so it's called Elements of Me. I dropped that out in February, and it's pretty much all the elements of my life, parts of my life I have yet to share with family members, friends, things that I actually have experienced. And so that whole project I recorded out in LA in literally a matter of 5 days. I don't know how, but the amazing part about it was I had the opportunity to work with a lot of dope um, writers, producers, and also I wrote a lot on the project as well. So this is my introduction of who Ryah Moore is.
So tell me about the process. I know you were in LA. Where are you from?
So I'm from New York. I yes, I live in New York, and I live in this county called Rockland. I don't know if you know.
I know where Rockland County is.
You know Rockland?
I do.
Yep, that's where I'm from. So everybody thinks it's upstate, but no.
It's really like right around the corner from like Yonkers and Port Chester and Westchester.
Exactly. See, you know.
Okay. I mean,
Yep.
I'm from around where you are. I know where you're talking
about. Oh, okay. Yep. That's where I'm from.
Like I grew up in Greenburgh.
Yes. Yep.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes. Yep. So Rockland's like on the border of New York and Jersey for anyone that doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. Let's backtrack a little bit. Let's talk about the album. Let's talk about the process. I know that you were saying that you were more hands-on with the writing. So tell me how that process was and how everything was when creating this. This is your introduction.
Yes. So prior to writing my album,
Hmm.
I had to revamp my whole career. And
Okay.
so I started talking to a bunch of different producers and writers, asking them, what can they do in terms of creating the sound that I was looking for.
Okay.
So I was very inspired by Demi Lovato, Christina
Ooh.
Aguilera, Alicia Keys, and just pretty much honed into that. And so we came across this producer who works with Selena Gomez,
Okay.
and he sent me the first track. So I was listening to it in New York, and he's like, "You should come out here in LA." So went out there, booked a flight, and was out there for 10 days, not thinking we would finish it in
Yeah.
5 days. So when I got out there, I didn't know what to expect because it was my first time working with them. And I had the opportunity to record at Paramount
Ooh,
Studio.
cool.
Yes, so the sound on this whole project is crazy. When I first listened to it, I was like, wow. And so it was very easy to work with them because I just talked pretty much the whole time, pretty
Mm.
much what we're doing right now. And everything that I talked about, we recorded and put it into verse, chorus, hook.
Okay.
And so, yeah. And then after I listened to a bunch of other different beats that he already had prepared for me, because once he knew what my inspirations were, he had a whole file set.
Ooh.
And so
He dropped a pack off on you.
yeah, so he had a whole file, Ryah Moore, these are the beats I'm gonna, show you. And then from each track, we just wrote to it. And the vibe was insane. I have a whole documentary that's gonna come out to show you that process. So it was fun. The videographer, he was inspired. He didn't want to leave. And yeah, we just vibed out. It was great because I love LA vibes. Uh,
Yeah.
so different from New York, and everybody's hustling, and the pop sound is just crazy out there.
Out of the
So
world.
yeah, I had a blast. I really did. So I'm very proud of this project.
What's your
For
favorite song on the project?
So my favorite song is Whatever I Want. Um, Pretty much because it's a motivational song. It motivates me every time I wake up. I press play, like I'm gonna get whatever I want because I have been burned many times and been told no many times, and I'm like, no, not today. Not today. I'm gonna get whatever I want, whatever my dream is. That's what I'm gonna get. So that's why that one is my favorite song because it ties everything. Yes.
See, I'm with that. I'm a manifestation queen though. So I believe that I mean, there's days obviously when I'm off my rocker. So I'm here with you on that today. When it's a good day, today I can get whatever I want.
Right. Exactly.
Speaking,
Exactly. And then you start believing it. The more you talk to yourself and tell yourself, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. I have post-it notes on my mirror, and I just talk to my mirror literally every day. You're going to get this, Ryah. You're going to get that. And by the end of this year, this is what you want to accomplish. It's going to happen. And the more I start speaking to myself, I'm noticing doors are starting to open, which is crazy.
so speaking of that, speaking of speaking to yourself and you having to go through this rebranding process, help
Mhm.
me understand, is it when you were rebranding, do you feel that it was something that you always were, that you just wanted to spotlight for your fans? Or was rebranding something that you felt like you needed to do because you wanted to match your music with with what you look like?
So I knew I had to rebrand because I knew when I first came out and when I had a whole different team than the team I have now,
Okay.
I felt like I was being put in a box and programmed to be somebody I wasn't.
Hmm.
And so I was upset with my music. I wasn't happy with how things were going. And I was like, this is not my sound. I already knew what my voice could be capable of. And I knew the sound that I was trying to perceive in this industry because I was first strictly R&B.
Okay.
And my old manager at the time was trying to make me into this rapper, urban artist. And I was like, this is not me at all. So when I rebranded, I wanted control over everything because I knew that if it was organic and authentic, it would touch the fans a lot more and the supporters. And the response that I've been getting, everyone's like, this is more you because my personality shows a lot more and I don't have to fake it because it's coming from my experience, especially since I was involved in the writing process.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but prior, the writer just wrote everything. And I was like, no. I don't like this because it's coming from your experience. So how can I, tap in? So rebranding myself, I feel like now I am Ryah Moore. Now this is what I want the whole world to see, not this, rapper. Like I don't rap. So
if you could describe your sound and describe your everything, how would you describe it?
I would say my music's very in your face. Very in your face, and it's motivational and it's inspiring. There's a lot of layers. So it's very loud too. Like my vocals, what you see is one part of Ryah, but my voice doesn't even match my speaking voice, which is crazy. So
that girl is a singer, okay?
Yeah, so it's crazy because this little body got this crazy loud voice. So my music has to match that. And so it's very, very in your face, very pop, rock with some soul going in there.
Okay, so tell me this. A really close friend of mine and I, we play a game where we do mashups. We will pick an artist and we will say, okay, you are you, or we'll pick someone and we'll say, what 3 artists can we combine to make this powerhouse artist? So you tell me, obviously, this is not a comparison to anybody, but you know who you've studied, you know who you thoroughly enjoy, you know who you love. If you can make a powerhouse for who you are, who would be included?
Whew. I would say Beyonce. I study her a lot. She is a powerhouse. So Beyonce, Alicia Keys, actually.
Okay.
Keys. And if I were to add another person,
who would it be?
Ooh. This actually would kind of throw you guys off, but Demi Lovato.
No, I honestly love Demi Lovato's voice.
Yeah.
Out of Disney, she should have been like,
yes. No, I studied Demi like no tomorrow.
Really telling of who you listen to, because for a real musician and for a real artist, you have to understand where we're coming from. And I get exactly where you're coming from. You're a dynamic, you're a powerful singer. There's people who are singers and there's people who are singers. So I'm not upset. I actually enjoy the set.
Yeah. No, I love each one of them for their own reason.
Yes.
And I've studied Demi since I was little. And she should have been way beyond where she is now. But yeah, no, she got a voice. If you really paid attention to any of her concerts, that girl can sing.
She blows.
She blows.
So let's go back to you. What are we supposed to be expecting from you? I understand that you're a singer, because you know what, that takes the cake. You're a singer.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to be looking forward to seeing from your career, from your writing? I know that you want to definitely get heavily hands-on with that. What are we supposed to be looking forward to from your career?
So, well, for one, I am dropping a music video really soon. So you can look forward to that. And you will also see me doing a lot more entrepreneurial things. I have been talking to my team, trying to get into makeup and hair products. And then a whole new project possibly soon. I have a couple of features that I'm looking to, tie that in.
Can you spill the beans?
Yeah. Well, I can't just yet until everything is confirmed. So we've been talking to a few people. So I'm just trying to see possibly. We have spoken to Cash Dolls people, so we'll see. We'll see.
I love that.
Fingers crossed.
Two baddies. We're gonna cross our fingers for a two baddie link up.
Yes, no, she's amazing, and it's crazy too because she's from Detroit, where my mom is from.
Okay, that's fly. That adds a little spice to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a whole nother sauce to Ryah's.
That's the thing. We want to dig deep. We want to understand the sauce. So if you could tell everybody, obviously, something about you that we might not know. Obviously, everything is not on to visual perception, but if there's something that you can tell us about you that we wouldn't normally know, what would it be?
One thing that you guys don't know, I actually was very into tennis. So
Ooh.
I was a doubles conference champion for my high school and MVP for college. I also went to college too. So that's a whole other conversation. But I did graduate. I finished all 4 years. So that's one thing you guys do not know about me, is that it's very competitive in my house when it comes to sports.
Oh, so you're with it. So do you believe that you're taking your competitive spirit from your household and just reflecting that into your musical career?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because my parents, they instilled in me that you got to work hard for what you want in anything. And so my competitiveness doesn't necessarily go from competing with somebody else. It's more so I'm competing with myself, becoming the best artist that I can be. And I'm not in this for just, one hit. I'm trying to stay in here and become a legend one day. So that is the goal.
Super rocking with you for that. Tell me one thing that is on your to-do list and or your goal list that you're currently actively working towards.
So I'm currently working on this YouTube channel. I want to grow that a lot more just because I want the fans to feel a part of my day-to-day behind the scenes. And also, you'll get to see my personality a lot more. I'll introduce you to my family. My family, we are a trip. Like, maybe I'll consider doing a reality show with them because y'all will be laughing.
Yeah, we're super tuned.
Yeah, so that's one thing I want to continue doing. And then also, you never know, I might get into cooking more, do a cooking show, get on a cooking show, try and get involved in some more TV shows. I'm trying to do that just because I have even paid attention to, I don't know if you know the show Songland, but I want to hopefully get involved somehow in that show as well. But I definitely want to get more into TV because I acted when I was younger.
Ooh, cool.
And I miss that. Yes. I did some shows with Law and Order SVU, Cupid, Gossip Girl. So I miss acting. I went to school for acting, and
so you're just all around superstar. You were just gonna leave the table.
I did a lot. And also, side note, I directed for Colored Girls on my campus. So I'm hoping to get involved in some directing, direct some music videos.
Yes. We've got the chat.
Yes. So I got a lot going on. So I'm hoping to, put my hands in everything little by little. But yeah, you'll see a lot of Ryah Moore.
See, that's also very exciting to hear because, I work on a lot of back end and in front of the camera with a lot of the artists that I associate myself with. And I also believe that sometimes people don't understand the power in your fans and your friends and your family and the people growing with you as an artist. because
Right.
you get to, people would love to see the transition of how you built your empire. It is amazing that you're sharing all these things, and being vulnerable is a beautiful thing to experience with you. We
Oh,
definitely
thank
enjoyed
you.
that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for even having me. I had so much fun getting interviewed by you, and I can't wait to continue this relationship.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast. I cannot.
Yeah.
I love people who are super in tuned and tapped in with their creative process. So working with you, interviewing you is going to be amazing. I cannot wait.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Tell these wonderful people,
Yes.
fans and viewers everywhere, where they can find your social media, where they can find your music, how they can tap into your YouTube, how they can tap into your everything, acting, directing, the superstar, Miss Ryah Moore.
You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube at It's Ryah Moore. That's ITSRYAHMOORE. And you can find all my music on every music platform, wherever you listen to music. Go search Elements of Me by Ryah Moore. Please go stream that. Go tell somebody. Yes, I need that to go crazy up in the charts. If you want to hear more of me, so yes. And let me know what you guys think too. I do respond.
Yes, please tap in. Please tap in. She's a beautiful artist, beautiful singer, very beautiful songwriter. So much to go. So, there's no limits, and we're excited to see it.
Yes. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. I love you guys.
We love you. Thank you for rocking with us.